guys! Today we are finally doing a full furnished condo tour. If you didn't know yet, I purchased a condo back in March and this is where I've been living. So let's get on with the tour. So when you first walk in, we just have a coat rack with a mirror there. And we first come to the bathroom. This is the first bathroom. I consider this the guest bathroom. I don't really use this one too much. This is just what it looks like. It has a bathtub, so that's cool. These pictures on the wall here, I've taken myself both from Hawaii. Then when you come out of the bathroom, we just have a little short hallway. This box right here is actually where one of the cat litter boxes is. So it just opens up like this. They go in from the side. It's very handy. We have a closet and as well as more pictures that I've taken. That was in Banff. And those flowers are from my mom's garden. We come over here, a trash can, pretty typical. We have the kitchen, which we have an island right here. This has the sink, of course, where you wash dishes. We have a dishwasher, all of your kitchen needs. That is the pantry. And this is where the microwave is. We have a stove. We have the coffee maker. And down here, this is where I keep all of my cat and hamster things that I use. So we have some cat toys, we have some taurine, my mix for the cat food, some more things down here, prescriptions for the cats. So that's all my cat stuff. Cat dental wipes. Then of course we have the fridge. That's where I store my food, duh. We come down over here and this little door here, I usually keep this cracked a slight bit. This is my laundry room, so it's a very small little room. Little washer and dryer, my vacuum. And in the corner there, we just have another cat litter box, as well as we have my Levoit vacuum. I use that on a daily basis. Here is just another view of how the kitchen looks from this angle. We have some bar stools there for people to sit at the island. Then over here we have the first bedroom, and this of course is the pet room. I've already done a complete tour of this room, so I'm not actually going to give a tour. I will make sure to link that video in the iCards above if you want a little bit more of an in-depth tour. But there is Lola, and I think Cleo is hiding in there, and then Lenny of course. Then over here is where we have the living room, and I absolutely love my condo simply because if you can see, all these large big windows let in a lot of natural light, and I absolutely love that. So over here we just have the little couch. We have a little recliner chair there. I love this couch because it actually doubles as a storage thing. You pull this open and ta-da, you can store more things underneath there. So that is cool. We also have a mirror right here. And then beside that, we just have the TV, as well as a fireplace, and of course a cat tunnel. I have a shelf under the TV, and this has a couple of plants. So this one is a parlor palm. And I have to show you, we have these little cute kitty decor pieces. And then over here, this plant here, I think this one is a jelly bean succulent. And I put these in water because I honestly do best growing my succulents in water. Then coming over here, we have the extra large kitty condo. So the cats fully enjoy this cat tree. They're always playing on it and hanging out at the top and things. And then of course beside that, we have the biggest basket of cat toys and another cat toy here. Coming over here, I just have this circle shelf on the wall here, and this has an apothos. This is also growing in water. And we also have just a couple little trinkets. They're really cute, I love them. So that is the living room. And then over here, I have the cat's water fountain. And then on the wall, we just have a really pretty painting of like a little scenic view. We have all the light switches. Over here is where I have my Majesty Palm, and that has to stay on a stool because the cats fully will eat it because they think it's grass. And this little area here is just where I film a lot of my videos. So we have the ring light that I use for my lighting. We also have my desk. On my desk, I have here a umbrella plant, as well as we have a little board here, and this is one of my favorite things. We have a lot of trinkets on here. I have another little plant. Here we have little tiny hamster trinkets. They're sitting on mushrooms. They're the absolute cutest thing ever. And then down here we have more little different trinkets and plushies and things like that. We have my iMac. That's where I edit my videos and everything. We have my Blue Yeti mic, and I use that for my sound usually. This book here is just, as you can see, it's a YouTube one. And then I have a shelf here. This just has some old mics that I don't use anymore, and then a couple of the different lenses I have for my camera. And then of course, we have my camera right there. So underneath my desk, I just have this little tiny organizer here. This just keeps art, craft things, glue gun, Elmer's glue, markers, things like that. This has a bunch of paints because I enjoy painting once in a while. Then over on this window, this is my south facing window, so I put more plants in this one. I think this is called sun baby something. It's really pretty when it blooms pink flowers. And then we have my 3 tiny little succulents growing in water. And then we have here, it is I think it's some type of fig. It's not a bonsai. I can't remember the exact name of it. And then over here, we just have a little 6-cube bookshelf. I don't have too many things stored on there, but I do have a peperoma. I have this tiny dish here. I'm trying to grow chia seeds. And then we have this plant. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but there's also another little kitty cat trinket. And then above that, we do have hanging plants. I love my hanging plants. So in this one here, we have a string of pearls. I actually stole this one from my friend to propagate. Then we have a beautiful Hoya. I absolutely love my Hoya. As you can see, it's reaching all to the top. And then over in this one, I can't remember the name, but I will put it on screen for you guys. And then this window just has no plants because it doesn't get nearly as much sun. Over here we have, I think this is a Dracaena plant. And then above that, this is, oh man, what is this? I'm gonna leave them all on screen because I forget. And that top one currently doesn't have anything growing in it because I'm still growing its roots. Below that, I just have a basket there, and those are for patio chairs. We have baby Sadie, and this leads us out to our first balcony, which everything looks all put away because it is. We're getting ready for winter, unfortunately. Then when we walk down this way, we get to the second bedroom, and this is our master bedroom. So this here is where I sleep, and here's my bed. We have JJ sleeping on his pillow. This pillow has to stay at the end of the bed. This is where he sleeps. So I have a stool at the end of the bed here as well, and that just has some junk in it. And over here we just have another mirror, as well as another cat tree, a Levoit air purifier. This here is my little makeup organizer. So just has all of my makeup supplies. And then we have the TV and my dresser, and that is full of clothes. Above the cat tree, we do have my little cat shrine. This is my shrine to my cats. So it's just pictures of them. And then we also have another one of those little cat trinkets on there. Then over here, we just have a little shelf with some paintings that I've done. They're not that great, but I thought they were decent. Then coming over here on this balcony here, we also have everything put away. And we also have a kitty cat toy that sits on the window for the cats to play with. We have a shelf here, and this is where my fiddle fig stays, and he'll probably end up moving once he gets bigger and needs to be repotted. We have a little wolf plush. Down here we have my little stand with, this is a hibiscus. We just have my side table that has just random things, a light, etc. The window has little sunflowers on it because I thought that was cute. And then up in this window, this is also south facing, so it gets a lot of light, so I have a lot of plants that need sun up here. The first ones that we have here are just a couple of cactuses, and I actually don't like growing cactuses anymore because I suck at it. We have a button, I think it's like some type of button, baby button, I think. We have another little cat trinket. We have a, I forget the name. We have purple and green shamrock plant. We have this plant here. We have Christmas cactus. This is also growing in water because they were dying, so I was reviving them. And then we also have my really sad looking orchid. It did get sunburned, so you can see some of the leaves I trimmed, and I also cut it down to the nodule so it will grow again. On this side of the bed we do have another nightstand with my laptop, stereo nightlight. Down here we just have a little very hairy cat box. And then over here we have a giant vodka bottle that was given to me because it was made into a change jar. So if you guys can see all that change, and I'm hoping to fill the whole thing up, and I'm assuming it's gonna add up to like, hopefully at least $1,000. And then we have just a macrame piece hanging there. And then we have another geometric shelf here. So on the bottom, they have a little pumpkin with a V. Coming up to the next shelf, we have some shells. This is an ivy that I'm just growing in water currently. And these are, I think, Mother of Thousands, I think they are. And then this cactus in this little bunny planter. Are you playing with the toy? Whoa! Then over here we just have the second bathroom, and this bathroom has a shower instead of a bathtub this time. And it's a little bit bigger than the last one, hello. And it has just all my things, because I have a lot of things. And we have the toilet, of course, and we have more pictures. I took that in Hawaii, and then this is a peony with a bee that I also took. Coming out of the bathroom, I did forget to show, but I do have my own walk-in, semi-walk-in closet here that just has clothes and laundry. And that essentially is my home. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you like my home as much as I do, or I guess it doesn't matter because I like it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.